Nicole. Hello. Coming in. I'm doing great.
Happy Teacher Appreciation.
Thank you.
My gosh, what did you get?
All kinds of treats and gift cards. They spoiled me.
My goodness, you got flowers?
Yes, they're beautiful. Some came from their yard. Some this little girl made her flowers.
How cool.
That must have taken a long time.
What'd they do? Put dye on it?
Markers. She
No
colored the
way.
edges with markers, and they attached them with clay glue.
Now that's thoughtful.
Yes.
My gosh.
And one little guy, we did 2-for-1. We had a recycling project this week in honor of Earth Day last Saturday, and he used his milk carton as the pot holder.
Adorable.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. These clever children.
Yes.
How was everything? How did the worm composting go?
Very good. Very good. I got to see it in action and see how much scraps worms could turn over into dirt.
You know what I really thought you guys were lucky. What are they doing?
Okay, my dear. It was a fun weekend.
Okay, so we're in cycle 4, so they're having us record, as you know. It's in my pocket. And so I wanted to start with your the observation we did. So this is your note, so I'll let you take a minute and you can review it. Again, I just write factual stuff, so. Bringing back memories.
Yes. Well, it's sometimes you don't think about everything that you're doing when you're saying it. You're like, oh, okay, or oh, maybe I could have done this. I don't know.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
What you're supposed
Well, sometimes I'll think like, oh, next time I could do this, but then other times you look at it and you're like, wow.
to do. You're like, I did that.
Yeah.
So what'd you think?
Uh,
I don't know, gnats. Springtime.
I think they really liked writing about recess.
Staff,
It
I forgot
wasn't.
to do this. Kylie Hendricks, you are winner of PTO drawing, and also Julie Store. And this was the best gift certificate of all, $40 a piece
Wow.
at Sorrel Bistro. Congratulations.
They liked writing about things. Sometimes when I'm like, oh, we're gonna write about bees or write about, bats or whatever animal or topic we're on, they get kind of like, I mean, they're fine to do it, but when it's something fun like recess, then they have more fun with that. And we started doing another unit of writing, but we're still using the same opinion-based writing, but we're now bridging it with compare and contrast, and so they got to write about themselves and their friend, and they really liked that part too. Not so much opinion in this, but just getting them started into looking like, oh, what's similar between you and your friend, and then we're gonna combine the two. That's where we are
I love
now.
how you make it so authentic. It's so real. Okay, so I'll just go over this really quick. So when I came in, they were talking about worms, and I love your video that you have on YouTube. Was it YouTube?
Yes.
YouTube video. And it was fast action. Like you got to see the beginning to
Yes.
end, like really quickly.
Time lapse.
And then you jumped into your writing. I loved how you did the your part differently than what the expectation was from the kids. So I thought that was great. So anyway, students transition to a directed writing lesson. This is B. I put this is B. Sorry about that. Started with an inquiry question, which is our focus for our district. It's recess time. The students are guided to forming an opinion on what is their favorite recess activity. Think about it. So you gave them think time. No hands today, please. It's thinking time, which was great, and you had them do some kind of kinesthetic movement. Now find someone close to you. Tell them your favorite thing to do. What is your opinion? Please share. Now find someone else. The transition that was with the kids, it was instantaneously, right? You had obviously done it a million
they're
times before.
used to moving around and finding someone, and they're all willing to like work with each other. It's not like, oh, we have to, everybody has to take a turn, and I don't have to partner them up. They'll find different people to work with. And
Yeah, it was
everything, so.
instantaneous. I was like, wow, I was impressed. Students formed partnerships very quickly and efficiently. They selected another person just as quickly, and you have the same or different opinion, so you threw in the different opinion. Then you gave a visual on the smartboard, which I knew that was a goal this year, using technology, so you're like a professional now. What do you like to do at recess time? And then you gave them a bunch of ideas. Oh, the kids gave you ideas. And then you did. Then you probed another question, why do you like to do these activities? So supporting details. Supporting details, setting them up for their writing project. You then call on students, misspelling, as you guided them through their opinion. Then you modeled your own experience, completely different from the student prompt. It was observed as a good scaffold for your students. She was using the release of responsibility model, where they were expected to do their own thinking, and you were just guiding them through it, like your inquiry suggested. You used a map, a good visual representation, displayed the prompt and supporting reasons. It was apparent that the students knew what to do. The students quickly filled out their opinion and supporting details. The whole lesson was not even more than 20 minutes, so you did all of that in a 20-minute session right before lunch. So, any questions?
No.
All right, so that's for you.
Okay.
And then I think we're going to take the next few minutes to kind of look over the writing, the opinion writing that we did, the next section.
Yes. So as I said, we're like bridging the compare and contrast with opinion, and not that I want them to form an opinion about which friend is better in this, but that's our ultimate goal. So the next step in this is just for them to understand what contrast and compare means. And we did do just a kind of cut and paste, like with the Lorax, and we did like we read the Lorax, and then I had them with me, very guided. Just okay, well, what do you think about this one? Who thought about other people? Who only thought of themselves? And we talked about the differences and what they meant. So then on their own, they met with a friend. This is Samuel and Samantha. And they had to ask questions and figure out what they had in common and then what they had different. So Samuel and Samantha, Samuel's a boy, Samantha's a girl. And I did require them to have at least 3 things that were the same and 2 things that were different. I wanted them to focus more on like, oh, what's the same about us? Both of their favorite colors were pink. They were born in the same month. They both love barbecue. These
Wow.
2 actually had quite a bit in common. They've had the same teachers since TK. So 3
Oh.
years in a row they've had the same teachers, and they both have 1 dog. And Samantha likes to play chess, and Samuel likes to play Sriracha. I'm not really sure what that is, but Samantha wears glasses, Samuel doesn't. So they were just able to find, different things, and some of the kiddos just did, the bare minimum of it, and that's to be expected. And I had some, like these guys, who found a lot more in common, and then different contrasts. And even these 2 together, you could see that Samuel, on his side, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things on his, but he only wrote 2 of hers down. She only wrote 2 of his down too, and she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, they're kind of focusing more on like one thing, and I want them to distribute their knowledge equally. But it's easier to list things about yourself. But when we move to the we're doing bee and butterfly next, and I want it to be equal on that. And then from there, they took their Venn diagrams and did a writing piece. And Samuel, well, he has come a long way in his writing, but it's not necessarily his strong suit. So, and Samantha is a stronger writer, and I just wanted to see how they could put it all together. We all had the same topic sentence, which was interesting because I did have one person who still didn't include their topic sentence, and that is part of the district standards on their CIA to include a topic and a closing sentence. And so, like, at least in the beginning, I'm trying to provide them that framework of what those look like, and then guide them through like what they're supposed to be. So Samuel and Samantha both followed that model of having the topic sentence. However, the closing, Samuel did not include a closing, and he kind of got off topic. He would talk about, he talked about, well, he said, let me tell you about me and my friend. He said me and like pink. And so I pulled all of them and had a little conference then, and I said it should be we both like pink, just going through. And